Hello, everybody, and welcome to race number 3 for the Ninja Axel Racing League Super Late Model 4. As right now, practice is going on right before the feature starts. A couple seconds remaining in that. This will be our first NARL event with heat racing, as we'll have to see how that one goes. 15 lap feature, 150 lap feature, 2 heats, 1 feature, obviously. Where you finish in the heat will decide on where you start in the feature. As let's see what Group 1 gets pulled, or who gets pulled for Heat 1 here, as it's all random heats. It looks like, can I pull the starting grid? No grid for me? I have no idea. Wow, your starting lineup for this: Stacy Cahoon in the 83 will be starting out pole. He was outside the number 62 of Keegan Harvick. Carson Hocevar in the number 71 machine will start in third and fourth. The number 4 for Travis Coro. Fifth will be the number 38 for Tyler Cahoon. And sixth, the number 22 of Joey Logano. Seventh goes the 53. Nope. Seventh goes the 17 of Axel Vance. Cole Sterling in the 17. Axel Vance in the 53 will start in 8th. And rounding out your field in 9th, the number 6 of Brad Keselowski. As we hide that real quick, we get ready to go back, get ready to pull off the other one. There's not really good camera angles here, so we'll start with this one. Stacy Cahoon has actually, let's see who's highest in points in this heat. It'll be Brad Keselowski, Keelan Harvick, Tyler Cahoon are all in the top 5. So 3 of the top 5 are in this heat. 4 of the top 6 are in this heat. And then after that, the next one. So this one is bottom heavy and top heavy. As the pace car pulls down pit road, and we're green flag out here at Stafford for 15 laps of racing. Stacy Cahoon leads out Carson Hocevar behind Keelan Harvick on the outside. Will he be able to clear the number 38 and get out in front? He looks like yes, he will. As there goes Tyler Cahoon into the 5th position. As Travis Coro there is the number 4, looking to make his move around the outside. Backline and Cole Sterling in the 17 sticks his nose in underneath the number 4 machine. He's looking to move up inside the top 5. Travis Coro in 4. Cole Sterling in 17 as Coro able to clear. Here comes Brad Keselowski out of the back right now. Keselowski looking to make a move on 17 of Sterling. As he's not close enough to make the move, Axel Vance on the inside of the number 22 machine. As the number 17 goes off the track, will Brad Keselowski have the speed to go underneath him? No, he will not. He'll stay back. As this race continues to go on, more and more drivers. Well, this race, I don't know what I'm talking about. But the longer these races go on, flatter track, it's going to be much easier to save your tires and hope you have them, but that's not normally an issue for AI. They don't really have tires. The Carson Hocevar now putting the pressure on the number 83 is doing off at the front. Hocevar in that 71 currently sits 6th in the points, and he's looking to make even more out of his race here. As he looks outside, he's not quite close enough to make a move. Keelan Harvick there as Travis Coro further on back, making a move on Tyler Cahoon here for 4. Cahoon now gets passed by Coro for 4th, and Keelan be right behind him. Sterling and Keselowski as Hocevar to the outside of Stacy Cahoon. Will Hocevar be able to keep it out there on the outside? Does not I guess I'm just mumbly words here right now. But Carson Hocevar in the 71, as there goes the 83. Problem for the 83. Stacy Cahoon down pit road in the number 83 machine. Stacy Cahoon in the 83 down pit road. As that's confusing, although we'll make sure everything is good. Now he didn't get a penalty or something. I don't believe he would. He stayed out quite a bit as now he comes back out of the pits. Something was wrong with the number 83 and now he's back out almost a lap down. Something caused that number 83 to go down pit road. I have no idea why he would go down pit road, but Carson Hocevar takes over the race lead. And he'll be looking to start on pole for the feature event here with seconds to go. Travis Gore finds himself up inside the top three here for the heat. Back behind him, Cole Sterling looking to put the pressure on Tyler Good. Axel Vance trying to do the same to Brad Keselowski. Number 22, Joey Logano starting to fall back away from the field. Brad Keselowski way out wide as he looks to make a move on Sterling, who's also making a move on Cahoon. As he's going to look back to the outside, and that's going to allow Axel Vance in the number 53 to get to his inside. Vance down the backstretch on the inside of the number 6 machine. The outside lane you do not want to be on here. If you get shuffled up out there, the hard recovery here, so the second group's going to struggle as they have to start on that outside lane here. It looks like contact almost between the 22 and 6 as we come down the backstretch here. Brad Keselowski and Joey Logano back here, battling for the number 7 position. Joey Logano gets fast, and now he'll look to set sights on number 53 of Axel Vance. Logano looking to get past the number 53 machine. He looks back to the outside. Will not make the move there. We jump back up to our race leader, Carson Hocevar, put a 1.3 second gap ahead as he'll take 2 to go at the line. 2 to go for the number 71 machine of Carson Hocevar. Keelan Harvick second, third, Travis Gore. Carson Hocevar in the number 71 machine will take the white flag this time by the line. Keelan Harvick there, second, third. Travis Gore, fourth, Tyler Boone, fifth, Cole Sterling, and sixth, Axel Vance across the line. So we're going to pull all the way back to 8th there once again. As out of 4, Hocevar will win it. Keelan Harvick will finish second. Third goes to Travis Gore. Fourth will be Tyler Boone. Fifth, Cole Sterling. Sixth, Axel Vance. Seventh, Brad Keselowski. Eighth, Joey Logano. Ninth will be Stacy Cahoon, who went in the pits. As I cannot get the result up for that one though. Yeah, I can't get them up real quick, but let's look at this grid. Apparently the grid does not want to pull up at all. Oh, but we might have to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, I don't even have a TV camera. There we go. Starting on pole in the Ally, number 48 for Alex Bowman here at heat number 2. Cena's pole in the 01 will start in second. Third goes to number 8, Dale Earnhardt Jr. And fourth to number 12, Marion Santi. Fifth goes to Denny Hamlin in the number 11. And the number 69 of Hannah Santi will start in 6th. 7th goes to 84 of Christian Benoit. And 8th, the number 31 of Jason Benoit. As Christian Benoit, your third points, is going to have some work to do here on that inside lane. She has a 10-point lead over Brad Keselowski, who also finished in the back. With Keelan Harvick 10 points back as well. He's finished up front. He's going to be starting up front. So she's got some work to do here in this heat as we jump up to our race leader here. As the pace car pulling around, going to be pulling in the pits. Hopefully we don't get to see anyone pitting this time, guys. That was strange from the number 83 machine. On why he went down pit road. That was just confusing him. Didn't make any sense to me. Okay, here they go. There goes the number 48 machine. Down to green flag as I completely messed up with words there. But there goes Dale Earnhardt Jr. down to the inside. Venus Bolt, same with Ariana Santi. They're both going to look to make a move here early on. It's been only up to outside. She's going to look to get around Hannah Santi around the outside. as that number 84 machine on the outside. Ariana Santee up in the third. Fourth is now Denny Hamlin as he gets back in fourth. Jason Benoit to the inside of Hannah Santee as he looks to move up another position here. Kirsty Benoit looking to make her position back up that she lost here early in this one. Now she looked to pick up another one here on Jason Benoit, who's on the outside of Zenith Bolt, he's trying to get around. She looks to the inside. She'll get side by side with Jason Benoit. The Benoit's battling it out. As she's now going to get under the Zenith Bolt as well. She's looking to get 3 passes here early on. As tough work there. Not going to happen. Chrissy Benoit in the 84. Still battling it out. Earnhardt Jr. currently sits 5th in the points, 14 back. So this is a huge run for him here in the heat. Super Late Model Tour Heat Racing will not have points just because we did not start the season with heat racing. So heat racing will not give you points. The weekly tour will have points for the heat racing. So be on the lookout for that. As Jason Benoit just battling it out back here for this last position as Alex Bowman will be watching him here shortly. Around 8 to go because that was Stacy who came out. And there goes Zenith Bolt. 0-1 of Zenith Bolt now down pit road as he's having issues in that car. We saw that early on. I think he was missed pit road. Looked like he went off track a little bit. Zenith Bolt down pit road. As there goes Alex Bowman, another car down pit road. Number 48 must be feeling something. As it's confusing. I hope this doesn't happen in the future, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. is current race leader now. Ariana Santee, 2nd and 3rd, Denny Hamlin. 4th is Hannah Santee. She gets around Jason Benoit. 5th, Jason Benoit, and 6th, Chris Benoit. Alex Bowman still in the pits. He'll come out. He looks like he did not put enough fuel in the car. Is he one of the 3? I think those are the 3 drivers that did not pit. Did not pit. Did not get a practice lap pit. I don't think they knew how much fuel to put in, and they had to refuel. As right now with 7 to go, Dale Earnhardt Jr. leads us. As Denny Hamlin's outside of the control machine, as Ariana Santee will keep that car ahead. Everyone is strung out now that our race leaders have, or one of our race leaders has pulled off and Zenith Bolt as well. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the lead, Ariana Santee 2nd, 3rd, Denny Hamlin 4th, Hannah Santee. 5th, Chris Benoit. 6th is Jason Benoit. 7th right now in the standings is Alex Bowman as he came out in front of Zenith Bolt by quite a bit as he is currently in 8th. Dale Earnhardt Jr. here in the number 8 car looking to pick out his first. The stacks with his 2nd heat win of the season for a driver. His first heat win in his career. In that number 8 filter time machine. Denny Hamlin gets around Ariana Santee. I did not see that one. Denny Hamlin has now up into P2. Look out for the 11 car as he's going to come. Because he's going to go try and run down that 8 car here with 3 laps to go. This is only down on the tail of the number 69 machine of Hannah Santee. But these cars love tough luck starting on the outside lane there. In the feature. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Denny Hamlin, Ariana Santee is your current top 3 at the moment. Hannah Santee, Christy Benoit behind them as they go. Santee, Benoit at the moment. Here, let's we go. From 3rd to 6th, Jr. looking to take the white flag here at the line. He'll do it that time. Dale Jr. has the lead, and he's looking to cap it off with a heat race victory here. You get that outside, starting outside of row 1 position. As we'll take a little break in between, well, it won't be a break for you, but it'll be a break for me in between heats. Your finished heat is Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 1st, 2nd, Denny Hamlin, 3rd, Ariana Santee, 4th will be Hannah Santee. 5th, Chris Benoit. 6th, Jason Benoit. 7th, Alex Bowman. And 8th will be Zenith Volt as they will finish off this heat. As we'll be right back in a couple minutes here. Or, well, not a couple minutes for you guys, but a couple minutes for me with an intermission. As now I am back here with that feature event ready to go. Here is your starting grid. Starting on pole with the number 71 for Carson Hosebar. Who's outside will be the number 8 filter time machine for Dale Earnhardt Jr. The number 62 Keelan Harvick will start in third, and the progressive number 11 for Denny Hamlin will start fourth. The San Francisco 49ers of Travis Corr will start in fifth. Sixth will be number 12 of Ariana Santee. Seventh goes to the number 38 of Tyler Kuhn, and eighth, the number 69 of Hannah Santee. Number 17 of Cole Sterling will line up in P number 9, and P10 goes to your current points leader, Chrissy Benoit. Axel Vance will start in P11, and position number 12 goes to Jason Benoit. Starting in 13th, number 6 of Brad Keselowski, 14th, number 48 of Alex Bowman. Now in 15th, the number 22, Joey Logano, and the 16th is the number 01 for Zenith Volt. The number 17 in 17th, and rounding out your field, the number 83 for Stacy Cahoon. As that's your grid here, they should be getting off here shortly as if I can just, as I don't think I even set the grid up right. I think you got, well, here you go. If you want to see the next row grid there. I know I forgot to switch that over, but here it is. As they roll off now at the front. Well, yes, there will. Now we can find that. Carson Hosebar, Dale Earnhardt Jr. getting ready for 150 laps of Green Flag Racing here at Stafford Motor Speedway in the Axel Racing League Super Late Model Tour. As one of them is looking to take away their first win of the season. Currently, our race winners this season, Chrissy Benoit in the 84, and who just won last week? Was it Carson Hosebar? No, it was not. He finished third. Last week's winner. That's honestly a big question to me because I can't even remember last week's winner, but I can remember week one's. Last week's winner was Zenith Volt, as he dominated that one. And now he has to start from the back. As his race car rolls and it goes in. Green flags out and underway here at Stafford for 150 laps of racing. Carson Hosebar leads us into turn one. Behind him is Keelan Harvick and Dale Earnhardt Jr. as they battle it out for second. Jr. will be cleared by Harvick down the backstretch. As Ariana Santee trying to close off the number 38 machine. Chrissy Benoit getting down low early as she is looking to move this number 84 car out through the field. Dale Earnhardt Jr. there in top 5 in points, also looking to stay in front of the number 84 machine. Travis Corr here in the 4 looking to rebound from 2 early tough weeks. Tyler Kuhn trying to just continue pushing momentum as he's up front in the points here. As now he's underneath the number 4 of Travis Corr. Denny Hamlin and Travis Corr stuck him outside there. As Tristan Benoit's just following Cole Sterling here in the number 17 down on that bottom lane. As we said early on in this one, you do not want to be on that top side. Maybe down the front stretch for the run, but once you get into the corners, it is not the place to be. As there goes Tristan Benoit to the inside and past Travis Corr. Will the number 69 of Hannah Santee get them moved down underneath? There goes Dale Earnhardt Jr. to that side of Keelan Harvick. I don't think he can get the pass done. Maybe he will. Looks like he will not even be close to getting it done. As Chrissy Benoit able to clear Travis Corr now under pressure from the 69 of Hannah Santee. Santi in the 4. Santi in the 4. Travis Coro in the 4. Coro in the 4. Santi in the 69. As it looks like Coro will stay in front, but Ariana Santi looking underneath the 38 machine. Well, she's going to stick her nose in underneath. Same with Chrissy Benoit on Cole Sterling. Both of them looking to get by the car for them. Benoit is not looking to lose this points lead here at Stafford. She's looking to hold on to this thing for the whole season. As now she goes down the backstretch, and she'll look to move into the top 5 if she can get around Tyler Cahoon here, who is currently battling with the 12 of Ariana Santi. Cahoon's able to block her off, but not for long, as in turn 1 she gets right underneath him. And she'll look to make the pass. Cole Sterling looking to come into the picture as well. Looking to get behind Tyler Cahoon. Will Tyler be able to clear? Cahoon is clear as Stacy Cahoon moving up to the field. He's already up 5 positions in that number 83 machine. 83 of Stacy Cahoon up 5 positions. He's going to be looking for 6 here on Hannah Santi. He's been struggling there on the outside lane. Bradley Lowski second points, not doing too well. Keelan Harvard tied for second with points up ahead of Tristan Benoit at the moment, as he's going to be getting quite a few major points on her. As right now, Hannah Santi with the 69 stuck of outside lane. As Stacy Cahoon here in 83, looking to move his car from the back to the front here. As Ariana Santi did inside of Dale Hunter Jr. And this is not looking good for that number 8 machine, as the number 84 has just been following the 12 through the field. And the next target looks to be the number 62 of Keelan Harvick, maybe even Ariana Santi herself, as she might look to inside here in the turn 1. Chrissy Benoit will look to the outside out of the turn. She thinks she has enough gap here on the number 8 car. Yes, she does. She's going to stay in front. And now the 8 looks to her outside. She's going to stay at the bottom of the track. Chrissy Benoit on the back of that number 12 machine. Is she going to look high again out of the corner? No, she will not. She'll just follow the 12 car on Santi. Santi in the 12. Benoit in the 84. Earnhardt in the 8. Earnhardt looks back to the outside, and this is actually going to be costing him more time if he keeps doing that, and maybe even tires. Denny Hamlin's such a strong showing in the heat race. He's all the way back to P15, down 11 positions from where he started, as he is just struggling here in this one. Carson Kosovar just set his fastest lap of the race on the last one, and he just did, as he's quite a bit ahead by 2 seconds at the moment. Here, 15 laps in, as Christy Benoit able to finally pull away from Dale Earnhardt Jr. Tyler Cahoon going to put the pressure on Axel. Fans also putting the pressure on the number 17 car. He stuck his nose in there for a second and was not able to hold on. Seeing it pulled now in the 0-1, looking to make up from his mistake in the heat race of not putting enough fuel in. And I believe that was the problem for these guys. They just didn't put enough fuel in for the heat race. As now Axel Vance holding off the number 17 car. Denny Hamlin having only Brad Kulowski behind him there in the back. It looks like he jumped back to the back here. Now he's battling with 31 of Jason Benoit once again. 4:15. Back up front, Keelan Harvick pulling away from Ariana Santi and Chris Benoit. Benoit trying to stay on the tail of the 12 car. Maybe make a move to the inside if she gets opportunity. Maybe make a move to the outside. There goes the move to the outside. Will she have the pace? She is on the outside. With, I don't know about into the turn, as there goes all of that time lost. Maybe big run down the backstretch. She has no idea. But she's not going to be close that time. As Benoit there, as the big battle seems to be happening back here, is now Travis Morgan shuffled high by the 17th. Cole Sterling. Sterling in the Monster Energy, number 17 on the inside of that 4 machine, as he'll look to make the move. Yeah, up into P8. P7 there. And he does with that clearing. Stacy Coon Tyler Coon back outside of the number 3 of the 8 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. I'm stuttering over my words here, can't even think of what to say. Cole Sterling right on the tail of the 38 machine. And look at our quick rundown of the points here while the action is calmed down a bit. Chrissy Benoit, your current points leader, as she sits with 90 points. And back of her is Keelan Harvick and Brad Keselowski. Right now, Brad Keselowski sits P17, Keelan Harvick sits P2, so Harvick's going to gain a couple positions on her. But Brad Keselowski losing the field. Travis Cole Sterling going at it back there as Venus Bolt and Axel Vance in the mix as well. Tyler Coon sits 4th in points, 76 as he's tied with Dale Earnhardt Jr. for 4th. Both of them sit with 76 points. That's 14 back to your points leader. Back to your points leader, Carson Host, Martin Seaon, and Cole. They sit 6th with 74 points. 2 more points back of them. Anna Stanty with 72. A couple more back of her, tied for 9th is Teddy Hamlin and Ariana Stanty. As they sit 20 points behind her current points leader. 26 points behind her current points leader, Alex Bowman in the 48. As he had 64 points, 62 points. Go to number 22 of Joe Logano. He sits 12th in the point standing. 13th in the point standing, Cole Sterling with 60 points. 58 points for Stacy Cahoon, who sits 14th. Jason Rowland, 56 points. Travis Quarrel, 54. And rounding out your field, it's 17th. Axel Vance with 40 points as he sits 50 points back. And he's looking to improve this weekend. I didn't realize how. I think he was the one that was struggling. I completely forgot. Axel Vance has been struggling these first 2 weeks real bad as he is currently up inside the top 7. He is in 7th at the moment. He's looking to improve in that number 53 machine. Obviously finishing towards the back, not really helpful. Carson Hocebar up to 2.1 seconds, not really pulling away from Keelan, who is also just riding along with number 12. Christy Benoit looking at pressure from the number 8 car coming once again, as they does seem to be a little faster at the moment, now that he's not right behind the number 62 machine. Now that he's not behind the number 62 machine, he does seem to have a faster car than the 84. Tyler Coon sits in 6th, 7th, like we said, is Axel Vance. 8th goes to Travis Quarrel, who's back with Cole Sterling all night so far. Right? Is Venus Bolt. Joe Logano 11 as they battle it out back here for a top 10 spot. Stacy Coon in 12th and 13th is Teddy Hamlin as he's looking to take over 12th for Cahoon. We'll move that car back up towards the front of the field as that heat has been struggling here in this one. Stacy Cahoon looking to clear as he's actually going to be able to clear on the outside. That's something we have not seen a lot. Is anyone clearing on the outside? As Jason Benoit looking to continue his struggles here at Stafford. Carson Hocebar down the backstretch here on lap number 33. We've not quite made it, well, we had made it 1/5. We haven't quite made it to 1/3 of the way done with this one. You know, the field has stretched themselves out as there's Axel Vance on the outside of the 38 machine. This race would be a 9th, but Stafford Motor Speedway does not have a lights in night racing. Quite disappointing, I know, right? Next week we are at, on Thursday we go to, I believe it is Taunton for the modified. Really double check yet. No, Martinsville. Martinsville for 200 laps on Thursday for the modified. Is going to be coming out Friday. maybe coming out today on Thursday. I don't know. I think it's gonna come out today on Thursday. Actually, it might come out in the morning. Yeah, it's gonna come out tomorrow. Well, Friday morning, really early. So I guess whatever you want to say. Here we go. Thompson for the wheel modified for, and then we head over to Lanier for the weekly series with the Super Late Model 4 as they'll be tackling on with the weekly series. As I have an interesting idea for the weekly series, racing. I will be. So how I'm thinking about doing this, I'm going to record each race, and then I'm going to go in and edit them. So first of all, I'm going to post the race individually. If you just want to go watch the single event of the race, like kids truck, heat and feature. If you just want to watch that, I'll post that. And then I'll also post heat and feature events all combined in one. I'll have to make sure I get the lights, like nighttime, come down correctly, but it should be pretty cool looking if I can do it correctly, as it still has stretched out further back and only Axel being full. Kelly Logano and Stacy Coon did Hannah Stanky, because I thought she was further up. She went from the whole back to the pass, but I was not paying attention. As Stacy Coon starting to struggle there on the outside. Same with Kelly Logano. There goes Hannah Stanky, the outside of the 11 car. Back of the pack with more action in the front pack seat for like a couple of days, it feels like, with how long the racing is in the field with all the cars being spread out like this. Stacy Cahoon there in the number 83 machine. Trying to get by the 69. He has pressure from pretty much everywhere. Right now, here the 48 is out Coleman. You got two cars on the nice side in front of, well, two cars in front of you. There goes Coleman then outside as he had to check away wide. He looked outside of Stacy Booth, who's on the bottom. This might allow the number 31, Jason Benoit, hit to the inside. Yes, it will. As Jason Benoit will be by the 48 machine. Went way wide there from a little contact. He's on back up front. Right on Santy. Christy Benoit, Bill and her junior, all keeping about the same distance. Keelan Harvin, same as that. Right on Santy is actually being caught by Christy Benoit, I believe. Is anyone setting faster lap times than Carson Oscar at the moment? It did not look like it. Carson Oscar, which is top speed of 124 miles an hour here. Well, last lap, it was 22 this lap. It seems like he's just cruising up there in the front. He's able to get the brakes down and move around the corners better, so unless that's an average speed around the lap, which I do not think, well, maybe. I have no idea how fast it is in the Super Late Model. I've only driven it in SK and Tour Modified, and those things are completely different than a late model. Than a super late model, so there's that. Dylan Hart Jr. also catching number 84 machine. And like I said, this field is just stretched out for miles on that. Both early child course still going at it. They've only been going at it for about 20 laps-ish now. We've actually coming up on a third way done with this one. One lap 50 gets it. A third of the way done. Good for these drivers. And there's number 8 on the outside, Chris Benoit. Down the front stretch into turn 1. Will he be able to hold on to it around outside? No, he will not. Here comes the number 38 of Kyle Cahoon into the mix as well. Cahoon looking to put the pressure on the number 8 machine. Number 8 of Dylan Hutchinson now has pressure from the 38 of Tyler Cahoon. Tyler Cahoon trying to get this number 8 car to make a mistake if you can capitalize on it at the moment while he's focused on keeping up with this 84 machine. As here comes Axel dancing low into the shot. As our Dylan Hart Jr. now battling out for 5th. And Chris Benoit's now able to pull away once again as this battle commences. Travis Moore is still on the inside of that number 17 car. We're over halfway, a third of the way done with this one. And Axel Lansky past number 8, the 38 machine. I don't know why I'm thinking Power States today, but it's confusing me as it looked like there might have been a little push there. I don't know if my eyes just went back, but it looked like Power got to the back of the 53 and sent off the track. I did not know the AI was up each other like that, but I think it could be my eyes, but it did look like he got into the back of the 53 and then just shot that 53 up the track. Also could have been the 53 tried to make a little on the 8, and the camera angle made it look like the 38 was giving up a bump. But that's going to allow Power to come back by, and now we're going to try and reel in number 8, Dale Hardin once again. Top score trying to pull away from Cole Sterling. Being the goal all by himself here. And Phil Logano, Teddy Hamlin, Steve Boone, Cameron Sanders, Jason Begonia, Alex Coleman, Brad Lousy, and Carson Hokebar is reeling them in. Keelan Harvick staying 2.15 away from him. All the top, now I say something, ball back to 2.2. Of course he does. But our Stanley was 5 seconds back, and now she's within 4.2. So she is looking like the fastest car on the track right now. As pretty much everyone is faster than Milton Bar that last time across the line. This last time across the line, she was on 3 times faster than both Kokovar and Harvick. There she goes. She is dropping that time to the race leader. This is going trying to reel her in as well, but not quite able with that speed. As the back of the pack here might want to start putting a move on because Kokovar is coming fast in that 71 machine. As he puts down his lap time. Sandy's last was a little slower. Of course, he didn't have the upper hand that time. But Axel advanced up a 21 in that last lap. Now this is going to be even slower. Best lap so far is a 15.49. Tires are starting to fall up here. Cars are driving that was second slower than their best lap time in the race. Tires are falling off. This is a caution. I don't think there will be this, but this stuff doesn't see one yet. We didn't see one get forward to the lap. Modified race. At this point, which is quite interesting because before I did a career mode there. With the whole length of this season of the modified full weight where I had to hit maybe 2020 I don't think I had to hit maybe I had to hit the other cars were hitting with me. I had to hit the tires because mine was supposed to back on the tires for the life. But right now, Travis Moore actually jumped here in the mix for the number 4 machine to battle. As the 4 machine now has someone else to battle here, and that's called Axel Vanson Pellerin. In the number 38, with the 53, who now has the number 4 to his inside. Travis Moore looking to move up into 7th here. Moore on the inside of the 53, down into turn 1. He's a full long side, and he'll look to pull ahead off the corner. Is he able to clear? Not quite. Down back into turn 3. Into turn 3. Will he get clear off the corner? Is Cole Sterling coming? He's not quite clear. Back into turn 1. They're side by side once again. Travis Coral on his side. Axel Vance on the outside. There goes Travis Coral to the 7th position. Cole Sterling not able to close. Did I say Cole Sterling or Axel Vance? I was about to say Cole Sterling, and then I said Axel Vance. Up ahead, Ariana Santee, 4.1. She's kind of fallen off her rocker. And speed-wise, Jason Maloney starting to pull away from, I think, Carson Osbar. He's trying not to go down the lap. Catch up to the people in front of him. Cole Sterling right on the tail of that guy. There goes Travis Coral down the inside. Is he able to make his stick? Is he going to look outside off of corner 2? No, he will not. Maybe he did. Camera angle was quite funny. I wish there was a better camera angle for this track. Not much I can do about it. I wish there was though. Travis Coral looking to run. Or get by him 38, but back behind him, Axel Vance and Cole Sterling going at it. Vance able to stay ahead of Sterling. Sterling in the 17, looking back looking underneath, not back underneath, but he's able to make the switch to get underneath. Sterling to the inside. Maroon inside as well, Sterling to get by. Maroon now inside Junior. Junior looking to lose down the top 5 here on lap 7. Going on this more now. Carson Osbar quite a bit ahead. Screws up my mind for when they come across the line. That's the snowboard that I think they're completely different from coming to the top of the run. But the other technician has fallen outside the top 5 for the first time in this race. He started in P2. He started outside Cole. And now he's all the way back to 6th. As much correction here. This is the first time in this race that number 8 car has seen anywhere but the top 5. And this might be seeing further back in this one. As number 4 Travis Coral trying to get by. Axel Vance looking back underneath number 17 Cole Sterling. And these two battle out. Where is Silvagano and Ethan Cole? Silvagano got past Ethan Cole. He's starting to reel him in. Ethan Cole speaks to doing the other Stanton's chaser. Only has number 6 the back left on his tail. You can see that in the back there. That was number 71 of Carson Osbar. He was offered 4 and then into 1 here. He is looking to reel in the lap cars. And of course I did it. That was my fault, guys. I made it last. I'll try not to do that again. I know exactly what happened. That's the only part in the whole thing that's going to lag. I'm going to make sure of it. There goes Carson Osbar across for halfway. 75 down this time. 75 to go. Once he crosses the line, we are halfway done with this one. Carson Osbar is your current race leader, Keelan Harvick. Ariana Santee, Chrissy Maloney. Santee is dropping fast. It looks like she's going for tires, trying to reel into number 71 this year. Chrissy Maloney looking for another top 5 finish this season. That might be 3 for 3. I'm going to start keeping track of other stats, like top 5s, top 10s, and all-time winners in the Discord. So if you want to join that, my channel description if you're not already in it. You can also sign up there for any new group if you're watching this. Also, I'm thinking about doing the Dirt AI season. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it with the shoe studs or if I'm going to wait for the late models to come out. I think I'm going to wait for the late models to come out. They just look cool in my opinion, and that will be all iRacing cars. I'm not going to get fancy with the dirt late models and do the trading point paints because I like creating paint. Some of these I've created them because I haven't, but I just don't feel like working with a dirt car that has all the different angles and stuff. It was tough enough working on modified, so yeah. I'm not going to do that. Chris Illinois really in the stall period car here fast. Let's look at Carson Car. Remember the last car. There he is. He's on the tail of the 48 machine. Tragedy left. He keeps looking to the outside of the 31 of Jason Illinois. Not able to get anything done in that submarine.com number 6 machine. As Tragedy lost there in the 6th. Track a little here. As this is going on. Carson Car just picking off laps. 82 through this one. Chris Illinois almost on the tail. Tyler Cahoon all by himself. Dylan her junior. Well, look at this group of cars. Cole Jones, Axel, Van O'Donnell, and Dean Cole. As Travis Floral gets by Vance, that means Sterling has a new partner to dance with, and that's Axel Vance in the 53. Zena's Bolt, sure one looking to pick up at least 2 positions here as he looks inside of Billy O'Donnell. And he's probably looking inside of Axel Vance as well. He's close enough here as in the turn 3, he's able to stay ahead of O'Donnell, not giving him inside. Axel Vance actually being clear, so he's looking to pick up one. Vance is doing the switcheroo down the front stretch. Vance inside of Sterling. Vance and Sterling have been going at it since Travis Floral is not Sterling's dancing partner. I think Sterling's been side by side the most of his races. I believe he's been side by side for probably about 50 laps. As he looked inside there for a second, decided to back off. As he was probably going to take him and the 53 out if he decided to stay in there. Dina pulled 8-0-1 on the inside of the 21. 21. No, 21 demonstration. 22 of Joey Logano. And I'll give you a rough update points at the moment. Chris Benoit's still your leader. She finished 4th. She's still leading this thing. She's been finished outside the top 6, and then Harvick or Gillespie to win it, so if she just stayed in 4th, she got this championship lead. As we jump back to Carson Car, who's now on to number 6 Brad Gillespie, as he is only a couple seconds behind Brad Gillespie with is less than a second away from Brad Gillespie. Yes. There's no exact way of telling you how all says that they got from the leader, not the lap card to the leader, like the distance they are apart. And that has closed off quickly. The number 71 of Carson Car looking to make the first super late model 4 lap car here under green flag conditions, or under racing conditions I should say, because I believe if we have had anyone go down the lap, it was due to a caution and then them being on their road and not getting out before the caution was over. Carson were not able to keep up there though. If he's starting to fall away from them, maybe he's just giving himself some space as 62 of Keelan Harvick trying to reel him in. Just even only trying to reel him in 12, not quite able to keep up. Now feeling failing her good shot. Forward down with Dan Sterling chasing him down. Seeing Bull through Hannah Stampy back on them. Jason Benoit and that Coleman trying to chase him down. Bounces off and curls to the last. This is not good first points game. You want every point you can get, and right now, 6 stepping points, you do not want to be finishing in the back without a DNF. So, I don't know if you want to go park that thing or throw it in a wall and DNF it. Just so it doesn't look as bad as this race is here. Stafford is not the track to Brad Gillespie. As I've seen cars do bad at tracks, but none that was good early on. Just completely have meltdown at one track. We'll see if Axel is able to bounce back next week at Lanier. As that should be interesting. Be right along the track. Axel at the moment. Carson Hosler is in Lanier. We're almost 2/3 done with this one. Carson Hosler in 71. Putting on a clinic here today. Now, I will be getting the track up for the next race. You wanna know why I don't have it up? There's one kind of in the middle of the screen, and I haven't adjusted where it sits on the screen yet. So, there will be a track map coming in future races. Probably starting to modify. Now it's probably on the tail going the same with Axel right there. Still trying to run the number 12 machine power for him. Back behind them. Gillenhart Jr. losing tires faster there. Travis Royal got passed by Axel and Axel going advanced back from 7. And now he'll be looking outside of these three have been around each other all night. Zena's Bolt, Kenny Hamlin, Joe Logano, and the Santi Stacey Cahoon have been fighting in that 10 to 15 in range. Let's say 15 in, 14. And then these three have been running 15, 16, 17 all night. Is Carson Osbar there on the 6? He is to the back of the 6. But is he close enough to make any moves? I don't think he's close enough to the 6. I believe the 6 is closer to 48 than the horsepower is 2. Kozlowski. Kozlowski's closer to Bowman. As Kosovar has drilled him back in. He's going to be looking to make a move. We are over 2/3 done with this one. 50 laps to go. As Kosovar here in the 71 led all 101 laps this time by. Carson Kosovar leads another one. As he's just been dominating this one from start to finish. And that's 71 Ziegler machine. Is Ziegler.com or is Ziegler? It looks like it's small.com. It is Ziegler.com. He went outside. Axelowski obviously from outside has not been working for anyone. Axelowski knows that. So he's probably just going to give him outside, try to keep his lap. As Harvick starts drilling him in, as he sits 2 seconds back. I believe he was more around 3 seconds. Maybe not 3 seconds, more like 2.5 seconds at one point. He was 3 seconds, well then I was not paying attention, and that's quite cool. Just annoying. Able to actually pull away from Bowman. You can actually look at the real Stacey Coon and them up ahead of him. He's pulled down Joe Logano on his tail. Travis Cole Sterling and Axel Ben pitching out. Taylor Hunt Jr. as well. Power Coon, Stephen Owen, Arnold Stanley, touched out. Steven Harvey all by himself. He's been in no England all race. And now he's really getting the race leader at quite a high rate of pace. As he was just 5/10 faster. But this next lap, he is actually slower. Somehow, in traffic, Carson Hosbar put down a 20.23. They were running like 23s or 20.3s to 20.5. Carson Hosbar just put down a 20.23 there. As the number 6 car, Brad Zulowski, pulled down to the bottom there. Is he getting out of the way? The lap cars get out of the way for the race leader. As it looks like they're just getting out of the way here. Or something is going on this track. As cars are just getting high and slowing down. Are we running out of fuel? Carson Hosbar is slow in the 71 machine. Keelan Harvick down in 62. What a weird yellow flags out as we get a replay on that. Dale Earnhardt Jr. crashed. I believe it might be him just stopped. Oh no, it was not. Okay. That's actually quite a bad one here. As here's your replay. Hits the wall weird, flips it once, and then lands on his roof. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s day probably is over as all the other cars enter the pits here. Except for Venus Bolt, Stacy Kuhn, I believe. Let me get this camera angle. Let's jump up to live. Is Venus Bolt and Stacy Kuhn will enter the pits. Okay. So those two hitting now. Keelan Harvick will jump Carson Oakbar as we saw Mariano Santi and Chrissy Benoit. Back to Lowski down one. Lowski will not be getting his lap back as there's no wave around in the Axel Racing super late model 4. Just to race your lap back. And let's go over the restart lineup. Keelan Harvick in the 62 will be starting at first. First person to buy Carson Oakbar, but that looked like he was running out of fuel or something. And it looks like he's had a worse pit stop. Carson Oakbar second, third, Arian Santi, fourth, Chris Benoit, fifth, we Tyler Kuhn. Sixth will be Axel Vance, seventh, Early, eighth, Travis Bora. Ninth goes to Joe Logano, 10th, Denny Hamlin, 11th, Jason Benoit, and 12th will be Alex Bowman, 13th. Actually, 12th would be Anna Santi, 13th, Alex Bowman, 14th, Zena Nicole, 15th, Stacy Kuhn, Brad Keselowski, and 16th, and rounding out our field at 17th is number 8, Dale Earnhardt Jr., who is in the pits. Green flag down, just under a couple laps left to go. As Harvick leads us, real one to watch here will be that 84 machine. Can she get down? As Kosovar starting to pull back, he's pulled back outside the top 3. Cole Sterling, Axel Vance on the inside of the 84. Can Chris Benoit get down there in that 84? Current points leader needs everything she has. This might be a transfer. This restart might have helped Keelan Harvick take over the points lead. Chris Benoit here in the 84. Is she able to get down in front of the 22? She's going up high. I have no idea why she would do that, but Ariana Santi has the number 38 of Power Cone down to their inside. Cahoon will clear for second. Now first with Hocebar in third, looking to make a move here in this one. As she is still stuck on the outside lane. Here comes Jason Benoit off inside the top 10. As the outside lane is struggling right now. The only thing she can hope for is this number 4 getting held up by the 48. Not going to happen. Benoit has definitely lost the point lead. Keelan Harvick going on to it, and she can't recover. Tyler Kuhn, the Ariana Santi, Carson Hocebar. Santi up high. Hocebar is going to look to the inside and maybe take over third. Hocebar in the 71. Sitting in P number 3 as he started off pole. Now he sits in P3. Cole Sterling in the number 17 car finds his day high up here in 5th. And this is not looking good. She's going to stay ahead of Brad Keselowski, that's for sure. But the 84 machine is dropping fast and is now outside the top 10. I believe she stays inside the top 5 points with this because obviously Brad Keselowski is having a bad day. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is having a bad day. Both of them lost quite a bit of points to her, but she's going to drop dead last out of all the cars in the lap here as starting somehow fourth has been the worst thing that's happened to this. Starting fourth on the restart has been the worst thing that's happened to A4 all season. As you never thought starting fourth on the restart would be that bad. But it looks to be that bad. Jason Malone also having a career high run here in the number 31 machine. As he's up to P8. Joe Logano in P6. In that 22, looking to the outside of the 17 car. As there goes Denny Hamlin to his inside, looking to take over 6. Denny Hamlin will get by in 6th place, goes to Denny Hamlin. Joe Logano back in 7. Keelan Harvick not really pulling away from Cody. Trying to reel in the 62 machine and give him a run for his money. As Joe Logano wants to make a move on. Danny Hamlin is still outside. Axel Vance on the outside. As Zealand Volkl gets inside of him, going to go around. Chris Benoit will also look to the inside. Axel Vance is all the way up there with her too. Getting shuffled out by the lane and not be able to get down there. The worst thing that can happen here, especially on a restart. As there's a couple positions up ahead, it's just be how aggressive are they? Do they look to the outside even though it's not been working? Or do they just stay tight here on the inside? Because there's not much else you can do. Axel Vance lost quite a bit of ground. No, Junior's still in the pit. I think he just retired from the race. Yeah, he's not even doing anything in there, I don't think. Well, for Backslowski, at least he's not dead last. He's down last, but at least he's not dead last. Carson Hilsebar and Santi there, battling out for the final spot. Jason Benoit up in 7th as he got around Denny Hamlin. Hamlin looking to get around number 22, Joe Logano. Jason Benoit looking to make his career high up inside the top 5 if he has the time to do it. Hilsebar outside of the 12 machine. Hilsebar in 7-1, looking to the outside of Ariana Santi. Looking to pick up a podium here today. Keelan Harvick looking to pick up his first win of the season. And the points lead, as Christian Benoit falling back to 14th, is definitely handing him the points lead. Christian Benoit has to pick up about 10 positions here, more like, I would say 8, just to hold on to the points lead. And she's currently running 14. It's not looking like she's going to do much. She's back to outside. She's too aggressive on the 0-1. Every time he catches someone, she goes up and loses it. The number 6 car, you just need to stop battling. He's already down the lap. And wow, I guess he can keep battling. But the battling's not really going to do much unless he gets to front. He has to race his way off the lap. Getting this lap down. He's just competing with other drivers. That cost the number 84 Chris Benoit having a chance of picking up a 14th place position right there. Keelan Harvick in 62. Still pulling away with this one. Tyler Coons 2nd, 3rd, Artis in 4th. Carson Hilsebar 5th, Cole Sterling. Joe Logano 6th. Jason Benoit to his outside. Not able to do anything. Denny Hamlin out to the back of the 31. He's on the back of the 22. Is Denny Hamlin looking inside? He is. Is he there though? No, he's not. Hamlin knocks inside of 31. That's going to cost the 31 to go out. Outside, inside. Dealing to outside. Jason Benoit trying to hold off this 11th car, Denny Hamlin, who's now looking to outside. Denny Hamlin looking to go around outside out of the number 31, Jason Benoit. Here comes Alex Bowman, who is back with Jason Benoit. The only car that was, other car that was back with him is now down one. 20 to go. Now in this one, Jason Benoit will be able to stay ahead of Denny Hamlin. Alex Bowman side by side with Travis Coro. Coro in the 4. Bowman in the 48. As they come out of 4, still side by side and down into 1 and 2. Answers side by side. Will the 4-car Bill stay alongside? I believe 1 and 2 is where that lane struggles the most. And then flip side, that proved my point right there. That was able to fully clear after they were still side by side through for the last one. Bowman able to clear and he moves himself up into 9. He's going back here. He's now looking inside of Brad Gulowski. He's going to stick her nose in. Actually, the last 2 race winners are in the back. So that means anything. Seaon Harvick, watch out because Zenas Bolt and Chris Benoit are struggling here after Wrigley's late race caution. So I would, well, I don't know how to say Seaon Harvick, like after 31, like Howard Boone is right on his tail. But whoever wins this one, they might want to watch out on those late race restarts because it looks like if you lose or you won the race, the racing gods are not going to decide. They don't care about who has the most points. All they care about is seeing a different winner up front. And that's going to allow Tower Goon and Seaon Harvick up here in the 62 to be knocking on their first career wins here in the new Axel Racing League Super Late Model Tour. Has 15 to go. Now it's going to be 14. Tower Goon right on the tail of Seaon Harvick. Carson Hosbar's car looks to be more of a long run car. Now this short run or shorter run than we had. He's not really competing with anyone. Tower Goon to the outside of the 62. Stops being a leader there off of 3. Off of 4. But he's going to look to reel him back in. Here comes Ariana Santi in the 12 to also make a note. And she is about 6/10 back. More like 8/10 back on that of Howard Boone. And being those 8/10 back, now falling towards 6. They're about even. They offer even spread between 1, 2, 3. And Tower Goon starting to lose touch with Seaon Harvick. Harvick in the 62. Take us to 11 to go. 11 to go in this one. And let's jump back to the field here a little bit. Carson Hosbar, Cole Sterling, 4th to 5th, 6th and 7th. Just going to go down. 8th and 9th, Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin, 10th. Jason Boone, 11th and 12th. Travis Coro ahead of Santi, Alex, Axel Van, and Zenas Bolt here. Chrissy Benoit still has time to catch these cars up in front battles, but will she have enough time? As Axel Van locks up the race, almost like he's going to make contact with the 69 and she's going to go around. And then back up ahead, Seaon Harvick pulls away with this one, 9 laps to go. Travis Coro, Tyler Cahoon. The TCs are competing apparently. My brain is shut off apparently from numbers and names tonight. Because Travis Coro, Tyler Cahoon. Jason Cahoon, Tyler Cahoon. Jason Benoit, I was saying 38. Tyler Cahoon, I was saying 83. So everything is all messed up here tonight. But good thing this race is coming to end. Like the 8 to go, coming to 7 to go here at the line. 7 to go now for your race leader, Seaon Harvick. Harvick looking to pick up his first career win. To be the 4th winner in all of NARL history. That includes both the Super Late Model and the Super Tour mod. He'll become the 3rd in the history of the Super Late Model Tour. With 4 winners so far in the 2 series. Race 1 went to Christian National Answer. Race 2, Zenas Bolt at, where were they? Oh, Myrtle Beach. Race 3 went to Kyle Busch in the modified number 8. And now, with 5 to go, Keelan Harvick's looking to pick up the 4th different winner so far this NARL season. As there will not be a repeat winner because Chris Benoit and Steven Bolt, without a caution, are not getting close to the front. Jason Benoit has been passed, but then again, with the still career high run here in 8th. Colin Cahoon in 2nd has fallen back 7.8 as 3 laps to go at the moment. Will he be able to reel him back in? Will Tyler Cahoon be able to make a late race run on number 62 of Keelan Harvick? As obviously a tough break for Dale Earnhardt Jr. here today, finishing P17 after a tough break. His car, I don't know, his car looks like it just got loose and then he overcorrected it into the outside wall, and that caused him to go flipping. White flag is out. Keelan Harvick has one more lap to go here at Stafford must do, and that was more like 2 corners ago because I couldn't even think. Keelan Harvick out of 4. He'll take the victory to become the 4th different winner. Stephen Collins comes across 2nd comes across Tyler Jones, 3rd Ariel City, 4th Carson Dunsmore, and 5th was Cole Sterling. Dale Earnhardt Jr. finishing P17. Brad Keselowski 16th, 1 lap down. Chris Benoit obviously losing points lead, finishing in 15th after being up in P4 before the restart. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. might have played a tactical move with his wreck. Obviously, I'm joking about that one, but you never know. But it did trap 2 of the top guys in front of him down in the back. Actually, I don't know where Stephen Bolt. I believe Stephen Bolt is behind him. Guys, let's look at the results for this one. Maybe. Here we go with the results. Keelan Harvick, your racing winner. Tyler Cahoon in 2nd. 3rd, Ariana C. 4th, Carson Dunsmore. 5th, Cole Sterling. 6th, Denny Hamlin. 7th, Jason Benoit. 8th is Alex Bowman. 9th, Joe Logano. 10th, Kansas City. 11th, Stacey Yoon. 12th, Travis Crow. 13th, Axel Van. 14th, Stephen Bolt. 15th, Christy Benoit. And 16th, Brad Keselowski running area field in 17th. 43 laps down is Dale Earnhardt Jr. As if you want to look at Heat 1 results, here are them. Just you go over them again. Heat 1 went to Carson Dunsmore. Keelan Harvick 2nd. 3rd, Travis Quarrel. 4th, Tyler Coon. 5th, Cole Sterling. 6th, Axel Van. 7th, Brad Keselowski. 8th, Joe Logano. And 9th, Stacy Cahoon. As Heat 1 led all the laps here tonight. Carson Dunsmore, Keelan Harvick. Heat 2 results was Dale Earnhardt Jr., Denny Hamlin, Ariana Santi, Hannah Santi, Kristen Benoit, Jason Benoit, Alex Bowman, and Gina Volt. Well, thank you guys for coming. We hope to see you guys next time here at NARL 4 Wheel Modified Tour at Martinsville Motor Speedway for 200 laps. And if you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe. Also, join the Discord if you want more information on the Ninja Axel Racing League. I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.